forum.
Thank you
because
so very
we
much.
are business, not a problem. And we begin our program today with Dr. Batson. Your health, your wealth. Doctor.
Yes, let me say a good afternoon, a pleasant good afternoon to the listeners of DJ Mamo Radio, TT.com. Yeah, and well, it's because of the football we actually had to ask for the adjustment because, of course, you know, various programs. So it's because of the football, various programming. Yes, and we had to make adjustments. You know, we time and place season. So there's the season, we have to respect the season. Right?
Well, they say it's the season.
Just the season, exactly. So just today we're going to be discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. The last program that we were able to have, you guys were very you all participated. That's the word I'm looking for. You all participated a lot and you all asked questions. So we're asking that you do that again. Take advantage of the opportunity of having us here and say your questions. And of course, pay attention to the information. Those of you who are overseas, who may need products, we do that. We actually shipping. A lot of our products come from the US in any case. So it's just a matter of sending it back for you all, depending on what it is, kind of thing, right? So it's that is information you could look forward to. Keep in mind our locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And the Debe number is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. That's for Debe. The St. James office is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number is 220. That's 220-8113. And Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. You listen to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, supporting your health naturally. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon as well to our social media. Keep in mind we are live on Facebook. On Facebook, we are Batson and Associates Limited. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. So the topic we're going to discuss today is the topic of diabetes. And I'll tell you why I'll talk about diabetes again. Diabetes continues to be a pest that wreaks havoc in the lives of so many persons, damaging their eyesight, causing persons to lose their feet. So what can be done? You know, is there, for people who would have lost their feet, when I see people who have lost limbs, who have problems with their eyes, you know, I feel so, you know, I try to empathize with them because I know it is not an easy thing to be losing organs, especially your eyesight. I mean, to actually come into the world seeing, grow a significant period of your life seeing, experiencing certain things, and then you go blind. Nah, man, it must have a way to prevent that from happening to people. So that's what we're going to speak about today. We're going to talk about diabetes. We're going to speak about what do we do at Batson and Associates to help diabetics. And of course, what are some of the things that we have coming in the new year for diabetics. Keep in mind, we do our live nutritional blood cell analysis and our magnetic resonance analysis scan. That's something that we continue, and we have our special as well as the pensioner package. That's something you could take advantage of as well. So when we're talking about diabetes, we know what we're talking about. When they tell you you're diabetic, you have too much sugar, too much sweetness. Diabetes primarily is a disease or ailment where you have high levels of glucose that actually end up in the bloodstream for unwanted lengths or periods of time. The reason why glucose is so dangerous in your bloodstream is because glucose is very oxidative. And as a result of that, it can cause serious damage to your blood vessels. So glucose is supposed to be stored in your cells, and later on your body is going to use it as energy. So a person who is diabetic, if you're type 1 diabetic, it means your body is not producing insulin, which is a hormone that helps in regulating blood sugar levels sufficiently. And because of that low insulin production, you have high levels of blood glucose. Or where you have problems with type 2 diabetes, which is where you have insulin being produced, but the receptor cells that are responsible for picking up that message and storing or helping the body to actually store the glucose to be used in the cells later on, that is not functioning properly. And that is referred to as type 2 or diabetes mellitus. You also have gestational diabetes, which is what pregnant women experience. Good. And there are actually two other types of diabetes, which, you know, is sort of debated. But I mean, I more so believe in them because I believe that you're never 100% a diabetic one time. It happens gradually over a period of time, which is referred to as glucose intolerance, right? So that's something you need to pay attention to. So who are more susceptible to get diabetics? Well, if you use steroids, so if you are someone who are on heavy asthma medication, you need to be careful because the possibility exists that you could end up with a diabetic problem because overuse of steroids can actually cause steroid-induced diabetes, which is something that I know a lot of persons have actually experienced, apart from actually seeing research and information studies on it. Apart from that, one of the things too as well that we need to really focus on. Let me, of course, just 1 minute, say good afternoon to Miss Andy Lewis, rather. Miss Joan Williams wrote, she says, good day, Dr. Batson, to the best Dr. Batson. I have a friend with heart problems. Is there any help for him? Yes, definitely there's some help for him. Earlier in the program that I was doing before, we were actually speaking about nitric oxide. So you could actually get him to give us a visit or maybe give us a call, and let's see how we would be able to give him some assistance. Ms. Janice Hampton, she says, hello, Dr. Batson and team. And we also have some information as regards to our Instagram. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Curly Nikki, rather, has joined us. And keep in mind, as I said, we are also live on YouTube at Batson and Associates Trinidad. That telephone number, again, for the office, you can give us a call on 222-8261. That's 222-8261. For the Shogunas office, which is located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. So let me pass you over to DJ Mamu, and he, of course, will give you the telephone numbers that you can call in studio and WhatsApp to get through to the program.
Right, so those listeners are there. You can call right now, 337-2287, 337-2287, or for the international listeners, 1-868-337-2287, 1-868-337-2287. Make your call now and pose your question or questions to Dr. Jason Batson of Batson and Associates pertaining to your health. Any questions whatsoever, make that call right now as we continue with the program on djmamuradiott.com. We await your telephone calls. Doctor.
Yes, definitely. Let me just answer a question that we had from a listener earlier on, where they were asking about eye health. What do we at Batson Associates do for eye health? Okay, so the thing is, with eye health, we primarily have a number of different products for improving eye vision. Next year, we'll actually have services where we have specific therapies that could be done. You were saying something, Mamu?
No, go
okay.
ahead.
Yes, various therapies that could be done. As of now, we have something known as Eye Optics Formula. Eye Optics Formula is an eye drop that we have at Batson and Associates that primarily designed one as an eye cleanse. So what it does, it actually helps to clean and detoxify the eyes. And that's very important because you find a lot of persons could end up with what is referred to as glaucoma. Glaucoma is high ocular pressure in the eyes. And a lot of persons end up with glaucoma problems because of that lack of cleansing and detoxifying the eye. You remember toxins enter your body via your eyes, not only via respiration, but also in your eyes as well. So it's very important to clean those eyes, help with proper oxygen, help with proper blood flow to the brain. If you're having a problem with your eyes, you know it's a problem with circulation. There's a product we carry at Batson Associates called Optimizer. Optimizer is a product that is a free radical scavenger product as well. So it actually helps in reducing oxidative stress in the body, and in reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, it helps to create an environment that is conducive to healing and not disease. Okay. One of the questions as well too, oh yes, we do have eye drops in stock. Teas, IT, and the other teas we would have by next week, please God. And that is something that you can look forward to as regards to those products that helps with things like circulation, which we discussed earlier on, and which we are in fact also touched on a while ago. Diabetes, we actually have blood sugar control tea, as well as something that you could get at the offices, as well as the blood sugar control. So we carry a number of products for diabetes, hypertension. Inflammation formula is a very good product. Inflammation formula is liquid, and it actually helps to reduce inflammation or inflammatory response in the body. Persons who have problems with pain, for example, they would get some very good results with that as well, because it actually helps in reducing pain in the body. So with that, you find that it could actually be something to help with someone who is arthritis or who has arthritis. In addition to that, let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Mr. Andre Lee. He has joined us and he's actually asked the question, Santulan. How long can you use Santulan? Okay, so for those of you who may not be too familiar with us or listening with us or recently listening to us, there's a product that we carry called Santulan, S-A-N-T-U-L-A-N. Santulan is a cleanser or detoxifier, and what Santulan actually does is helps to clean and detoxify kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So that particular product actually helps significantly in cleansing and detoxifying the body. In doing so, it will help with things like headaches, tiredness, blood sugar levels, blood pressure levels. The Alkagen water too, very popular product. That is a premium alkaline water that we carry at Batson Associates. That water actually helps significantly in actually assisting in cleansing and detoxifying the body, especially the liver. Keep in mind, as I said before, you have 7 channels of elimination: kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and lungs. And those organs of elimination constantly work to maintain homeostasis or balance in the body. But you have to help them. And your water intake. Get some information on the Alkagen water. That telephone number again for those offices for Chaguanas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Do we have a call?
We have a call, yes. Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Doctor. Good afternoon, DJ.
Hi, good afternoon, yes.
I'm calling from Bordeaux, and I want to find out, like, somebody who suffering from Ewing sarcoma type of cancer, if that type of cancer could be cured.
What's the type of cancer the person suffering from?
Ewing sarcoma.
Well, the thing is, cure is a word that you shouldn't really use. I mean, that's a word that could put people in a lot of problems. I wouldn't say cure. What I could say, I have seen instances of people with cancer. Is it that she did chemotherapy and radiation?
They are doing chemotherapy right now, but not radiation.
Okay, cool. Right. So, what you always do in a situation like that, after or even during, they have to pay attention to the nutrition aspect, and that's what we could help with, and help the body to be able to actually get improvement. But I will have to see more information, get blood reports and those type of things to be able to further assist them. Okay?
Okay, no problem. Hence the reason during the chemotherapy, the patient is suffering from regular fade away and dizziness and something. What causes that? Is it the chemo or?
Yeah, well, it's primarily the chemo. I mean, chemo is very strong medication. I mean, before anyone does a regimen of chemo, what the doctors normally do, they're supposed to give you the name of the medication with all the information on it, the ingredients, side effects, whatever the case may be. Because those types of medication causes a lot of nausea, vomiting, weakness. There are a number of side effects. So that could just be a point of the side effects. What we could help to do is make recommendations with things that they could actually use to help the body to, strengthen the body and build back the body as time goes along. So you don't want to leave it to go in a state of total disrepair that it cannot be corrected afterwards. But you would want to do some preventative maintenance. And that I could advise you on as regards to what to do and how to do it and that type of thing. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Have a good
Thank you very
afternoon.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you for the program. Bye-bye. Right, so we have the line open again. Those of you who'd like to call right now. And that question that listener posed to Doctor a while ago about the cancer. You know, Doctor, a lot of people are suffering with that particular disease, cancer. There are various types of cancers. You're aware of that. And people use the chemo, and some of them come out of it, others might go back into it, and it actually literally destroys the operation of the normal human cells. And the person or persons will have to live with that for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is, I tell people I don't get into the politics of medicine for a number of reasons. And my job is to help people get better, regardless of your case and your circumstance. You know, and when
Doctor, when we have to interrupt from time to time.
Yes, no problem.
Hi, caller. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon, dear gentlemen.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Okay. Do we have a question to the doctor?
Sure. Is the doctor around?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. No problem.
Are you on
Good afternoon, doctor.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm going good.
Okay, what's your question?
Doctor, I wanted to call and find out what good vitamins is good for the immune system. Because lately I've been getting sick. With cough and cool.
Right. Okay.
I want to know what vitamins is good to take to avoid this.
So is it that you're getting the cough and cold often?
Yeah.
You got COVID before?
No.
You
no
didn't?
COVID before.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, you can listen.
Cough and cool.
Okay, well, you can listen off the air, right? I'll tell you exactly what is what.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you for your interest in the program. Yes, doctor, you may proceed.
Yes, the thing is, when you're looking at building the immune system, there are a number of things that you could use. I'm a big advocate of something known as silver, like the mineral silver, SILVER, with mineral formula. That's a product we carry at Batson Associates. And what silver does, it actually helps to boost the immune system. Now, this is something a lot of people are not aware of, quite unfortunately. Yeah, I feel so sorry for you all because you don't know what you're missing out. It literally boosts.
Doctor, sometime I'll have to get in, right? So
yes.
Please excuse me. Hi, caller. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I see caller who called earlier on.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, doctor told you to listen on the radio to his response.
Yeah, you heard what I said.
All right. No problem.
All right. Thank you, caller. Perhaps he was waiting for you to say something to her on the phone.
Oh,
listen
okay.
on the radio, and he's going to respond to you.
Okay, which caller is this? That is the
speaking about the coal.
Oh, right, good. Yes. Yeah, so the thing is with that is the silver with the mineral formula is what's going to help you because you want something to boost the immune system. And what makes that product so advantageous is that even children could use it. Little children, babies could use it. It's very effective. It helps a number of different aspects of, as it relates to the health and improves the whole biological function in the body. So for you, I would recommend silver with mineral formula, advanced chlorophyll, and there's a product we have called Optimizer. So you could call any one of the offices. If you're in the central area, it would be Shogunas. Shogunas office is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And that office is located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. We also have road delivery as well, or you could just go into the office and they'll explain to you. So that will be the silver or the mineral formula, the advanced chlorophyll, the alkagen water, and Optimizer for that whole immune boosting that you're looking for there.
Doctor, I have a question. In fact, it's a WhatsApp message from England.
Yes, sir.
I believe it's England. And the person says, "Hello, Dr. Batson. I am currently listening to your program. The person's husband had shingles about a month ago. It is almost healed, but he's still in pain halfway. His spine to the navel there. Anything he can take for this?" This is a call from from me. This is from Sandra something.
Okay, Sandra. Shingles. Shingles is serious, eh? The thing is, you're looking at boosted. She said she's where? Is in England?
Yeah. Her husband had shingles about a month ago. It is almost healed, but he's getting a lot of pain halfway his spine to the navel area. Is there anything he can use to ease the pain?
The thing is, there are a number of things you could use. The thing is, where she's in England, I don't know what she has access to. What I could say, what you could do, she could actually, the thing is, she could actually message us, you know. So take this telephone number. You can give us a call on 868 or message 373-2388. Right? I need to get some more information from you. And even if it means we have to ship something for you guys or recommend something that is close to where you are, because I could only talk about what I have and what I know about. Right? So that telephone number is 868-373-2388. 1-868-373-2388. And you could ask your questions. We will get the necessary information from you as regards to your husband, health status, that type of thing, and then I can make some recommendations for you. All right, I prefer to do it that way.
Just to be a little private, her name is Sandra. I'll leave all the other name. First, this is Sandra, and she's from the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And Sandra, if you're listening, well, she's listening actually because she sent the message.
Yes.
Get in contact with Dr. Batson. Dr. Batson, just repeat your number again so she can get in contact with you.
The telephone number, she can call us on 1-868-373-2388. So area code 868. So 868-373-2388.
And if the line is busy, man, let someone try to call again and someone take a message and pass it on to the doctor, and he will definitely return your call. Okay, Sandra of the United Kingdom. Thanks for your interest in the program. Moving along, the number 337-2287. International listeners, 1-868-337-2287. As we continue with Your Health, Your Wealth on DJMamoRadioTT.com. We are live in studio with Dr. Jason Batson.
Yes, so as regards to the question with the silver, so as I said, you know, silver, that's something that you could look. It's a very good thing to use. It really does do a masterful work with the immune system, and we do carry that at Batson and Associates at any of the offices we would have. In addition to that, we also, where you're looking at immune system, there's a product we carry called Immune. Actually, very good product. It helps with a number of issues as well as it relates to that situation with boosting and improving one's immune system. Okay, let me again say a pleasant good afternoon. And those of you who may, if you're internet savvy, it would be a good idea to add us on Facebook. On Facebook, we are Batson and Associates Limited. Like us and follow us. You get a lot of notifications as to when we're going to have programs, when we have our specials, those type of things. That's something to look forward to. That telephone number again, that Facebook is Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. One of the questions as well to someone asked about the Nerve Restore. Nerve Restore, if you're listening, if you're stressed out, if you want to feel good, Nerve Restore is a product that you should use. And I'll tell you why. Nerve Restore has the ingredient profile where it actually has something known as adaptogens. You know what adaptogens are? Adaptogens are substances that actually help you to feel better. They actually help you to look better. It actually helps you to deal with stress. So that's one of the things that you want. You want to be able to deal with stress. You want to look better. You want to have excellent sleep. When coming to sleep, you don't want just substandard sleep. You don't want mediocre sleep. At least not me. You want to sleep properly so that when you get up in the morning, you can face the world and do what you need to do. And that is where Nerve Restore comes in. So get some information. I know we didn't have it in stock. We got yesterday, but I know we're getting back some more this week because that's a product that we constantly have to be bringing. It finishes so quickly, but it is worth its weight in gold. And find out about some of the other products that we carry at Batson and Associates. Santulan, which is our 7-channel detox, cleans and detoxify kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. You know, that's something that you need to also pay very close attention to.
Sorry, doctor.
Yes, no.
Someone sent a message here. This person says here, Mr. DJ, I did 3 cancer tests and a pap smear, and I'm afraid to go to get the results.
Nowhere you got to go.
What sort of a comfort we can give her?
I mean, the thing is, regardless of
Actually, she's waiting for the results in her room, and she went to a corner and sent this message to us here.
Oh my goodness, no. Well, I mean, the results is the results, and if it is you need a second or third opinion, well, then give me a call.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So if you need more assistance,
you need more assistance, yeah, give us a call.
Yeah. Talk to Dr. Jason Batson, and he will take it from there. All right. Thank you for your text message.
Yep.
Pap smear, and you have something that is related to men.
Mm-hmm.
That is the colon cancer. Yeah. And that is the prostate. I'm saying colon, the prostate part of it, where some men need to have that working properly by going and get the stipulated test, which is digital rectal. Help me, the doctor.
Okay,
or
the test for prostate. Well, that's the one with the finger is the digital exam, but it have other tests you could do. It have PSA, which is prosthetic specific antigen, which is a blood test. You can do an ultrasound, which is what I prefer. You have
which gives you the more accurate result that you want to get.
Well, the thing is, it's debated in the medical community. What they say, personally, I believe an ultrasound going to give you a better. If you want real detail, then you go for a CT scan, which is computer tomography, which is like a 3-dimensional X-ray. And then the sonographer will basically give size and those type of things. I prefer the CT or the ultrasound or the prostate, right? And the thing is, regardless of what result you get, that's something that we could help you with at Batson and Associates. We have successfully.
I have a call coming in, doctor. Allow me to just get in.
Yes, no problem.
Hello, caller. Good afternoon. Hi, caller.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today? Hello? Yes, caller.
Hi, caller. Speak to the doctor.
Yes, go right ahead. If you're on speakerphone, you need to remove the speakerphone and speak on the phone like normal phone conversation, because you're going to get a little deep. Yeah. Right. Take off the loudspeaker and speak normal. Good.
No, it's not on speaker.
Okay, wherever you're located, just move around a little bit, because perhaps of the area that you're in, we're not getting a proper link with you. Okay, Are you hearing me now? Caller?
Hello?
Yeah, are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but not clearly.
All right, just put your question to the doctor, and you can listen on the radio to the answer.
Okay.
Go ahead with your question.
I think she was getting some problems with the line. With all this rain falling, I find the phone's giving her a lot of problems. A lot of problems. The internet, everything as well.
I wouldn't say the phone's giving problems, doctor. I would say the connection, the network itself, right? Probably having a lot of challenges because of the weather conditions and so on. Because they're not stealing the cable anymore. They don't call it steal anymore. They call it remove.
Right.
Yeah. So they're removing. Yeah. Stealing is just a terminology we use.
Okay.
Right.
Look at client. Someone is telling me, Ms. Arlene Gabriel, say, I like it, but it's too big to swallow, boy. She's referring to the nerve restore. So we actually working on getting that in smaller capsules, and it would most likely be 60, but we're working on that. Yeah. And if you find it too big, I normally just you open it and you throw it in some of the chlorophyll or maybe some greens or something, and you drink it. The capsule is a 1,000 milligram capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so, but worth its weight in gold. Excellent product. Excellent product.
All right. For the person who called a while ago and was trying to get on the line, please, if you are in a particular area, maybe in a room where the signal is not that clear, sometimes when you have problems with walls distorting the reach to your telephone, maybe you could just come out from the room, go outside and make a call, right? And get things going for you. If you have a serious question to put to the doctor, 30 minutes after 3 o'clock, this program is Your Health, Your Wealth, heard on a Thursday from 2 to 3. And because of the football and other activities by the doctor himself, we had to make some adjustments and have the program now from 3 to 4 for today. I'm not sure about next week, doctor, but you being a football fanatic, anything is possible. But at the same time, anyway, let's continue with the calls. 337-2287. Give us a call right now as we continue discussion on your health, your wealth, in studio with Dr. Jason Batson. Doctor?
Yes, definitely. Again, someone was asking the question as regards to the issue of intracranial pressure. It came up here. So someone was saying that they have high intracranial pressure, but the CT scans or the MRIs came back good. However, they get in eye problems. So the thing is, a lot of the times when you ask for a question or they do tests, a lot of times, sometimes doctors don't pick up everything. There are tests that don't pick up certain things. And that's why that's why I love the nutritional blood cell analysis using the microscope, because what the microscope gives you the opportunity to do is really look at the blood in depth and look at what is known as biological terrain. And this is something we do at Batson and Associates. Keep in mind, we also have our pensioner special, which include those 2 tests, the live blood, the dry blood, foot detox, and the consultation. That's a steal of a deal for the price that you're getting it at. And that is a special that we did for pensioners, to be able to, actually deal with the pensioners, taking their economic situation into consideration. So that's something you can take advantage of, and we're running that special throughout till the end of the year. We will know exactly what's going to happen next year when next year comes. Excuse me.
There was a lady who called in the program, doctor. She had mentioned that. In fact, she asked the question if she can use her, the pension, something you mentioned.
Yeah, her sister pension, her mother pension, a special, I think it was.
Yeah, just about the child or something like that.
Yeah, and I told them, they could do it. That's not a problem.
Did the person turn up? You don't know if the person turned up here.
No, I don't know if they turned up.
Well, which one of the offices they would have been?
They would have gone to. Yeah.
Just mention again something about that pension for those who didn't catch it the first time.
Yeah, so we have something known as a pensioner special. So what that is I wouldn't call the price, but you could call the office and get the price. So you could look on our social media, you will see it. So that special is for pensioners, where you would actually be getting almost 40% off the original cost of what the tests would have been. In fact, more than 40%, you're getting like about 40% off, right? So take advantage of it, because it gives you the opportunity to get some of the services in, find out what is wrong with you, and now be in a position to be better able to help yourself for a better price. I mean, that's primarily what it is, and it is available at all our offices. Keep in mind, Tobago office is almost, we're doing some work with the Tobago office. That office, everything should be finished there by the end of the year, God's willing. And we're going to have some things taking place, some new products, new services coming out at Batson and Associates. The products that we have to look out for is the Eye Optics formula. Very good product for any problems with your eyes. Cataract, glaucoma, detached retina, works very well. In addition to that, you have the product, inflammation formula. Very good product for inflammation and pain in the body. Works well. You also have the silver mineral formula. Excellent for immune skin problems. People who have problems with atopic dermatitis, bad acne, lichen planus, ladies who have problems with polycystic ovaries, fibroids, ovarian cysts. We have women's formula. We have uterine formula. We have female balance. We have female T, hormonal balance T. So there are a number of things that we carry for different cases. For men, prostate T, male balance, excellent product. That's a product I believe in male balance. Helps a lot of persons with prostate health and that type of thing. So there are things that you have. So it's a matter of being able to utilize it and organize and change and do what you need to do. So feel free to give us a call or visit. There isn't any problem we cannot help you with. The only people we cannot help is dead people and hardened people. And, you know, once you're listening and once you're taking advice, you will get better. So keep in mind to like us, follow us on Facebook. On Facebook, we are Batson and Associates Limited. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. So over to you, DJ Mamu, if you have any calls or to remind the listeners of the telephone numbers.
The number. You have the number to call right now. And yes. Answer. Here we go. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, go right ahead.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
go right ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dulce.
Yes, good afternoon. You can put your
Good
question.
afternoon to Dr. Batson.
Great.
Yes, doctor. And I just want to compliment you on an excellent program.
Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you very much.
Any questions relating to your health or anyone in the family?
No, I'll come and check you.
Okay.
She will report and check you.
Okay, great. Thank you so very much for the compliment.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. Okay, goodbye. 6, or rather not 6, but 337-2287. 337-2287. And make that call now and get the question to the doctor on this program, Your Health, Your Wealth, on djmamuradiott.com. And those of you perhaps looking at the football, there's a big game going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor?
Yes.
I think it's Brazil versus, or what's the other side going? I don't have it on the monitors right now, but I think it's Brazil and somebody.
Is Croatia? No.
Croatia. No. Croatia played already.
Yeah, they played already. Right.
So one of the other teams there. So if Brazil were to go down, my friend.
As I told you, the thing is, what I could tell everyone for
let those guys come and pay you a visit.
Yes, and not only that too, for sporting events like these, I tell persons we have excellent supplements for your heart because these are things that play on your heart. That's what men. We need to ensure, of course, we have to ensure that you're taking care of your health because I know with some of these games, some people are going to get some heart attack, especially the bettors, because you know, if he's a betting man, you know. So
call doctor. Let's see what's happening.
Yes.
Caller, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm live.
You're live on the air. Go right ahead.
This call came through clear.
I am calling to the situation is my daughter. She often complains about having pains in her throat. Her throat just seems to hurt her. It doesn't matter what she eats. She just complains about having that burning, nausea feeling in her throat.
Okay.
Her stomach, but more her throat.
And how old is she?
She is 14.
You all did any type of tests as yet? Any endoscopy, anything like that? Any ultrasounds, anything?
I haven't done anything. I've been meaning to take her somewhere, but I'm thinking I want to try natural
first.
As a doctor.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So the symptomology is a lot of burning in the throat, burning in the stomach. That's it? Any pains? Any abdominal pain? Any blood in the stool? Anything like that?
No blood in the stool. She was just saying my belly, throat is burning.
Okay. Well, that type of thing. And she's how old? You say 14 years?
She's 14.
Okay. And as far as her water intake, you know how much water she drinks?
She carries 1.5 liters of school.
Right.
But she drinks throughout the day.
Okay. And is she a snacker? Does she use a lot of snacks, a lot of sodas, those type of things?
Not the sodas. I stopped juice.
Good.
And soda a while now.
Right, excellent.
But we do snack. We do snack from time to time.
Occasionally, yeah, okay, fair enough. The thing is, what happens sometimes, there's a condition known as GERD, which is gastrointestinal reflux disease. Now, it may not be as advanced as yet as that, but if left unchecked, it could eventually advance to that. Because those things usually start with like a little bit of, imbalance in the gastrointestinal system, which all of us have depending on our eating times and how we drink water. She ever had any problem with any injury, any falls, anything like that?
No, but what I would say in her younger years, she would have terrible constipation.
Right. And when did that improve? At what age?
Oh, it lasts for so long. I didn't take note, no?
Yeah. But she's
I would say probably in the last 4 years.
4 years. But within
I wouldn't say she's regular.
You wouldn't say she's regular?
No. I believe I am regular and I go, but she doesn't go as often. As often.
I believe so. That's why I was asking those questions. So we could definitely help. I mean, I had a client I got in Tobago when I went there to work. She was 7 years when she came to me, and her mother brought her, and she had a stomach pain for 4 years. And they went all over the place. They did all sorts of scans. And by the end of the first week, the problem went, and she has been my client for like about 2 years, and the problem never came back. So I'm definitely sure I could correct the situation. I believe it's some sort of gastrointestinal. It could be a little bit of problems with yeast too as well. I don't know if she's seen her cycle. Has she started that phase as yet?
Menstrual?
Yeah. Yeah.
Caller?
Hi?
Yeah, she is seeing her menses.
Oh, sorry, we didn't. And is it okay, or is she getting irregularity or extreme pain or anything like that?
Pain, yes. Irregularity, yes.
Yeah, so you see, so she has some serious issues. Those issues, her main issue is gastrointestinal, liver. She has some endocrine to hormonal. But we could correct that situation. The diets want some adjusting. You all would have done a good job in taking out some things, but we may need to make some adjustment again. And I don't starve anyone, but it's just a matter of knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it, that type of thing. But definitely, we could help with that situation. So I don't know where you're located. If you're closer to the Shogunas, the David, the St. James, or the Tobago office, but you could always at least get a consultation. I could give you a consultation, and we could correct that situation, because she'll end up in some problems later on, especially with that men's situation. That's gonna get really bad. Yeah. So as I said, you could always call head office, which is Shogunas. That number is 222-8261. 222-8261, and they could always. If it is, yeah, it is in the Facebook page. Yeah, the write up there.
Okay, I'll get it from there.
All right. Good. Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for your interest in the program. And doctor, someone sent a message here. Mr. DJ, kindly ask the doctor if he possesses anything for fever, headache.
You see, I was telling you. Tell them no, I have something for your heart.
Yeah, no. If you're hardworking girl, I doubt you'll get headache, right?
Well, you shouldn't. Yeah, it's least likely.
You might get a heartache if you love somebody and the person love you.
Well, right, exactly.
Like you say, they'll love me back.
Correct. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, doctor has something for that, but you need to consult first.
Yes, definitely. So I was glad for that question with that parent asked there regarding the 14-year-old. And in fact, Sunday when I was doing my last program, one of the things I actually did a program on hormonal imbalance with young girls, and I was pleading to the audience for mothers especially, and if you have single fathers, it must have a grandmother, auntie in the mix. Right, if fathers feel uncomfortable having that conversation with them, your daughter, but a lot of young women have serious problems with their menstrual cycle, like serious, it's really, really, really bad. And a lot of these young women don't understand that if they do not correct these things early as possible, in their later years, they're going to be in a lot of problems, a lot of problems. Some of them wouldn't be able to procreate, they would not be able to, they might have to end up doing hysterectomies. Hysterectomy is the surgical removal of your uterus. and ovaries if it's a total hysterectomy. And that's not a nice thing to have done to you. It seriously affects you mentally, psychologically, emotionally. It's a lot of you actually go through menopause itself, and with all the hormones. So it's really bad. It's really bad. So, parents, pay attention to that and feel free to give us a call. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to our one of our consultants, Ms. Karishma Ramdan, and she usually is there to help with the female aspect of the things. We also have Mr. Paul Green, Rene Bustamante, but Ms. Ramdan is there, and she deals a lot with the young women as regards to this thing. So, ladies, you're safe. You can have a woman that you can actually have a conversation with, and of course, better understand and help you to correct your particular situation.
Doctor, that lady who called about that child, 14-year-old, I believe from my little statistics that I've gathered over the years, young girls, when they approach the age when they begin to have their monthly cycle, based on what they eat, I'm referring here to and that could affect their cycle because it develops the child so quickly that now if you develop something too quickly, you're going to have pain because it does not go through the normal routine cycle to be mature enough to begin the process or the procedure that it was meant to be.
Correct. Yeah, and again, it comes to diet. I mean, we know a lot of the meat that they have now because of the situation, and a lot of meat is processed. Even with when you look at poultry, which this concern has been a concern for the longest while. World Health Organization, various health organizations have lobbied and make a whole set of noise as regards to these things. Where you have, because of the commercial chicken, you have a high percentage of hormones in those things, and that can cause a significant problem with persons as regards to hormones and hormonal imbalance. So, it's a matter of trying to balance the scales as it relates to one's diet. But what I could tell you with a lot of young ladies, it starts with not only there are basic things that younger generations do not consume, like brown rice. They don't use a lot of living food. They like a lot of snacks, plenty foods that are microwavable foods and all these fancy things. And a lot of times, these things have a lot of processed foods in them, which we are aware. They have it on the packaging. They have a lot of preservatives, and those things tend to be very negative to the body, especially if you're dealing with a situation where you need more than the normal person to get you better. So, it's just a matter to help parents to understand the water. I'm a big advocate of water, huge advocate. There are a number of persons who are sick just because they don't drink water. Your lifestyle is already bad, but on top of that, you're dehydrated, you're not drinking sufficient amount of water, and that's going to cause a lot of problems. So those are some things to pay attention, look forward to, and those are things that we deal with at Batson and Associates. Keep in mind, the number, if someone is asking for that number, again, the number does come up. Keep in mind, you can give us a call. Office number is 222-8261. That's for the Shoguna's office. That's 222-8261. Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number is 220-8113. There's a testing package that we have, which is called the 2-for-1 special, which is basically your live nutritional blood cell analysis, dry blood analysis, magnetic resonance analysis scan. That test does magnetic resonance, which gives us the understanding of being able to see the blood flow to your brain. We can see your endocrine system, if your hormones functioning properly. And I have a lot of belief in this test. I've been using this for more than 10 years, and it has helped me to help a lot of persons. Some people who come, and this is something that we have become very known for. People usually, when they're on the last resort, they come to Dr. Batson. Batson and Associates is known to get the people that when they're at their last. So we have already developed a reputation of being able to save persons' lives and help persons who want to get better. So if you fall in that category, as I always tell persons, I'm not in the politics of medicine. I don't have time for it. But what I'm in is the work of helping people get better and educating people so that they can take better care of themselves and their families from a holistic perspective. And that's just what it is. If you want to be part of it, you want to be part of it. You don't want to be part of it, then feel free. That's a choice. We all have choices. Okay. Keep in mind to check out our Nerve Restore. Any products that we may have for you that we do not have in stock, just bear with us. Believe me, this has been an arduous 2 years and something with COVID, people do not know how many challenges the business community had to face, especially with international, with bringing in goods and all over the world now, even with the war. You know,
the war is affecting
it is challenging. But like with everything else, you do not give up. You fight the good fight and do what we need to do. So we'll always try to better our best and be more effective and efficient in our customer service and the service that we render to our clients. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to our very hard-working team, the consultants, Ms. Karishma Ramdan, Mr. Paul Green, Mr. Rene Bastamante, Mr. Stefan Vialva, our very hard-working Shagona staff, Mr. Wilson, Ms. Marshall, Ms. Hills, Ms. Robinson, Ms.
And we have a call.
Oh, yes. Good. No problem.
Hi, caller. Good afternoon. Hello? Hello? Hi, caller? Hello? Are you there? I'm seeing the person on the line, but not responding.
Okay.
So maybe give a few seconds again, and perhaps we'll have to move on. Caller, are you there? Okay, she's not there. So please try again. Sorry about that. Call us again. Yeah. As you were saying, Doctor, sorry for the interruption from time to time.
Yes, no problem, man. Yes, I was just saying a pleasant good afternoon to the hardworking staff. Ms. Roma, Ms. Budramin Davey, St. James, Ms. Eleanor, Mr. Montut, and Mr. Well, I know Mr. Bustamante is down there today. So, you know, you
what
have...
About what about my girl, Jenna?
Oh, yes, Miss Marshall is there. I mentioned Miss Jenna as well. Yes, definitely Miss Marshall. So these are the people, Miss Sunarine Adams, and the next lovely young lady who works at the desk, where I can never remember her name, Lord. Prabha, no, I remember. Right, Miss Prabha, and
that's the one with the nice voice.
Yes. We have some people with nice voice, and of course, Mr. Shakil, who always gets the job done as regards to the social media and ensuring
that. That's a technical man.
Yes, this is a technical man. Yes, so if you want to feel better, look better, I tell persons do the mirror test. We have too many diabetics in this country, and I always plead to the diabetics. Don't think we're coming to give you a hard time, but we're coming to give you a better quality of life. Improved blood circulation, improved eyesight, improved sense of feeling. There are no diabetics that we have dealt with that were not thankful. They all got results, excellent results. Some of them use no medication now. So it's just a matter of, wanting to do the work. So feel free again to give us a call or visit our telephone numbers and locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. We're also on the corner of Ramsamooch Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe, Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James, and Tobago is the Triangle building in Scarborough, Tobago. If you are overseas, we do have an overseas package that we have, which is some products that we have put together, that we have clients that get some really good results. One of those, I know to have Optimizer. There's Nerve Restore inside of that. There's also Santulan. So any part of the world that you are, you can have that product delivered to you. We also have eye optics formula inside of there. So those of you who may be in England, you may be in Canada, you don't have to wait until you come to Trinidad to see us and to start to get improvement. You can actually start to use the products. So
someone's trying to get us, Doctor. I'd like to interrupt you again.
Yes, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Here it is. The call dropped a while ago. So, okay, let's continue. The call came in and same speed went away. Right.
Yes. So there are international packages. There are consultations for international clients. So you can take advantage of that. So, we have things for you and we're looking to help persons. Regardless where in the world you are, you want help, you'll get help. We now live in the digital age. Look, people, DJ Mamu is, as I said, DJ Mamu is somewhere in Central and I am somewhere in the East. And we're having this conversation here and we're talking to people all over the world. So what is it taking for you to have a doctor's appointment on an next part of the world? You don't have to come to front. We're not doing surgery. In fact, doctors don't do surgery in that place. Now they have something called robotics. They take you and they go in a room and have a doctor outside by a table and his machines working on robots. The world is changing. We are becoming more and more advanced. And at the end of the day, it is for the efficiency and the effectiveness of the patient care and the patient result or the experience that we want. Okay?
337-2287. International listeners, 1-868-337-2287. Give us a call. We have about 7 minutes to go before the end of the program today. And this program aired 2 to 3 Thursdays from 2 to 3, and only today from 3 to 4. Not sure about next week based on doctors' busy appointments and so on. And hoping that the World Cup will finish before that.
Well, I don't going to say, well, it's the World Cup we're dealing with now. Football is the whole world is dealing with football fever, right? Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Diva Girl RN. She said, "Ooh, tell me how to get that package. No consult needed." Yeah, and you don't need a consultation for the package. But what you can do to get that package, you can give us a call on 868-373-2388. Again, that's 868-373-2388. And I also believe that we have it. It is on social media. Or it's waiting up my approval. Shakil looking at me with a face like, yes. So it's awaiting my approval. My apologies. Apparently, it is on my desk a week now. So that's the artwork.
We have a call, Doctor. Let's take this call.
Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon, caller.
Hello, good afternoon. I just called and I say I need to put it on. I joined the start talking.
Right.
He come back.
Any questions?
Oh, good. Thanks, man.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Program going nice.
Nice. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks so very much. Yes, she says she's in the US, Miss Diva Girl. Yeah, so Diva Girl, you're getting your stuff. So by tomorrow, please God, is going to be there because Shakil will send it for me this evening and I'll approve it. So you will be able to see it there for yourself on our social media, and others can also call the offices. That number again is 868-373-2388. Yes, and also for our Christmas special as well. Batson and Associates. There are a lot of specials that we have. Special people helping special people. That's what it is about. Okay.
Are you opening Christmas Day? Are you opening Christmas Day?
No, we're not opening on Christmas Day. No.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, no opening hours?
No, our opening, we will put up our opening hours in the coming weeks. Yes, and we'll let them know how our hours are running and that type of thing. Okay.
Do you deal with emergency, like anything like something?
Well, emergency, I tell persons, emergency is for the basically the emergency room, the hospital. yeah. All the nursing homes that have emergency, and all the nursing homes, have emergency now. But you know something, I always tell mom, you know something, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. I remember there was a client I had, and he was always thankful. Even the other day I saw him. He doesn't come to see me as often as because now, I mean, he doesn't have to. He would just send to get his products because he uses a lot of stuff from us. On a maybe every 2 months he would get products, or every 3 months, right? And you know, he told me, he said, Dr. Batson, if it's one thing I tell all my family members when I tell them about you, they say he good. I just say, hey, he said, listen to me. When I came to that man, I used to go to the hospital every week. Sometimes 2 days a week I would be getting ambulance rides. And he said, after Dr. Batson was finished with me, the ambulance didn't see me again. And it has been years since he has gone to the hospital. So he told them, he just tells them that. He said, if you don't think that means that I got better and he is good, well, then you decide for yourself. And, you know, it's just to help persons to understand that you can't be sick and suffering for long. If anybody's sick and suffering long, I tell you want to be sick. Not in this world that we live in. With the information and what we have, especially in the realm of supplements and natural medicine, because you need a specific doctor for a specific time. There are times that you need your MDs, but there are times that you need your PhDs in integrative medicine like myself, so that we can help you sleep better if you have a blood sugar problem, if you have a problem with hypertension, if you have a circulation problem, if you have a prostate problem, if you have a cardiovascular problem, a blocked artery problem, a glaucoma problem. We will help you at Batson and Associates. So take advantage of that. Keep in mind, because our time is very close, the number for the Shoguna's office, that number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. DJ Mamu, you were saying something?
Yes, I was about to say that what was I going to say about again, boy? Oh, yes. Doctors are the ones who have the medical knowledge about people's operative in their bodies and so on. And they would also prescribe medication. And this is where you come in, because you're a specialist when it comes to
Mhm.
medication.
Yep,
When it
correct.
comes to
It's a natural medication. Yeah.
So
one
any
of the best
medication-
too. Mhm.
Right. If not the best.
If not the best, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, after 14 years, they got to be the best.
Yeah, man.
Listen to this. Doctors prescribe medication, 10 Panadol, 1 in the morning, skip lunchtime, and 1 in the afternoon. Where does the medication come from?
Exactly.
See? So it stems down to Dr. Jason Batson, where his medication, a natural medication, natural herbs,
Mhm.
and so on. Doctor of naturopathy.
Yes,
Is it?
correct. You're correct. Very much so.
You get it correct.
You get it correct, boy. Yeah, you get it with it
First
one
time.
slew.
First
First time.
time. Yes. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
learning a lot from you, doctor, because it's been 14 years. We've been friends.
Yeah, sure.
And your business has actually grown. Personally, I want to say this.
Mhm.
It is not your business that is growing.
Yes.
It is people's business that is growing your business.
Exactly.
Because if you do not have people, you do not have a business.
Precisely.
So like if you don't have listeners on your station, you don't have a radio station.
Correct.
Oops, a call is coming in.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let's take this call. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, DJ.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask that question, please.
Yes, sir.
Go
Go
right
ahead.
ahead.
Go right ahead.
I went to doctor and who ultrasound in the kidney,
Right.
and they said there's cyst in the
You have a cyst in your kidney. Right.
they recommended that CT scan done.
Right.
Yesterday, I get the appointment to February next year.
Oh, good. So long? Okay. No, we need to start to deal with that, because if they tell you,
That's cause it to be
Yeah.
that will be.
just what was the last part of the question? I didn't hear the last part.
What does cause it
Or what is caused the kidney to get cysts?
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, because I was hearing part of it. So the question is, what causes the kidney to get cysts? That's the question? Yeah.
And if there's any diagnosis,
What was the last part?
the last part causes this kidney.
Okay, right.
And if there's any diagnosis,
Or if there's any help for it. Okay, good. Okay, because you can listen off here. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The thing is, kidney cysts, like all cysts, is basically like garbage, you know. So the thing is, your kidneys are organ of excretion. A lot of the times, with organs of excretion, you could have buildup in the organs for a number of reasons. Lack of proper hydration, maybe exposure to chemicals. I don't know what you used to do for a living or whatever the case may be. So those things could contribute to cysts and stones and those type of things. Now, there's a treatment protocol that we use for kidney cysts and to help persons with the kidney. So I'm sure once you bring your tests for us, I don't need to have a CT scan per se, but if it is, you'd say you did an ultrasound and they say they have cysts on the kidneys, well, then we could work with that ultrasound. So I would suggest you try and bring it and let us start to deal with that one time. What I could tell you off the top of my head, start your water intake. Increase the amount of water you drink. Try and drink your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. So if you weigh, just for argument's sake, 160 pounds, half of 160 is 80. 80 ounces in terms of liters is about what? About 3 point something liters of water for the day, or 2 point something liters. And start to drink water. Start to flush out those kidneys. Remove excess sugar from your diet. If you drink coffee, stop it. That's one of the things. Coffee is a troublemaker in the body. A lot of people, unfortunately, do not know that, but it is a very troublesome thing and causes a lot of problems. So you need to be careful with your intake of coffee. If you could reduce it, it is going to help you health-wise. And there are things that we could use to help you in that situation. But I suggest you at least give us a call for a consultation, and we can go from there.
Doctor, we have a message here from a listener, and it says, "Hello, Mr. DJ. Trying to call you, and the Wi-Fi just keeps dropping." Okay, send this message now. It says, "A grandmother came from Miami 2 weeks ago, and she's been bedridden, walking with a stick, and in a lot of pain. Any advice?" I told her she needs therapy. So maybe you should recommend or suggest that she call you at the office and get more information.
And get more information. Definitely therapy, but we have to help with the musculoskeletal system, strengthening, rejuvenating the bones, that type of thing. So definitely give us a call. So I would say that telephone number for the Shogunas office, which is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And Dede is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Shogunas has an open clinic day on Saturday. I'll actually be in Shogunas on Saturday. Please go together with some of the other consultants so you can take advantage of that. And then there are various days that we have open clinic day where you just don't have to have an appointment. We have consultants and you just walk in and a trained, qualified staff would be able to work with you. Those are open clinic days. And preferably you call the Shogunas office for that. 222-8261. That's 222-8261. For the overseas persons who require those packages and our international package that we put together, Santulan, the Nerve Restore, excellent product for sleep and energy and rejuvenating one's sleep. The Eye Optics formula for things like cataract, glaucoma, detached retina. And that online consultation number is 1-868-373-2388. That's 1-868-373-2388. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. DJ Mamusil, it's always a pleasure to be in your company.
And thank you very much for this 1 hour program on djmamuradiott.com. And I wish you all the best in your football career. You kick the right ball at the right time to get the goals.
Yeah, I believe it's Serbia they were playing. It's Brazil and Serbia, I think it is.
Serbia?
Yeah,
okay.
Serbia. Yeah.
I believe the score we have here is 2-0. So
2-0. Ooh.
Serbia is not one of those, outstanding teams that carry this kind of weight.
Yeah.
With that expected from Brazil. So I wouldn't call that football. I would call that taking advantage.
Well,
anyway, that's the name of the game.
Definitely.
To get up on the speed, you have to be able to make it to that level of football.
Exactly. So.
Thank you again, Doctor. And we'll hear from you again next week, 2 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Well, we will be in touch with you as regards to the time, because I'm sure most likely they're going to be, because all the games are around the same time. So maybe, maybe this is something we're going to have to deal with until World Cup is over.
So are you recommending that we may change the promo to 3 to 4 instead for the while? The promo is being getting all the time.
Well, that's it. So what I'll do, I'll let Shakil confirm by tomorrow. Please go and we'll get back to you.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Dr. Jason Batson, and all the best to you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thanks. All the best.
You too, sir. Take care. Bye-bye. Good. So, listeners, I will be taking my leave. Ms. Roxanne Herbert says, Doc, which is better, cold showers or warm showers? Either one is good. Either one is good. Externally, hot or extreme cold is good for the body. What I'll do, I'm going to give you a more detailed response Sunday, please God, because I'm going to check out some things as regards to that, as regards to specific purpose, which type is better. Because both are good, but it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? So persons, I'm saying taking my leave, have a pleasant good afternoon, and keep in mind next week, please God, we will be on, not next week, our program is Sunday, please God, yeah. Sunday morning, bright and early. 9 o'clock on Sky 99.5 FM.
At 9:05 a.m. Dr. Batson will be on program.
Definitely. Okay, so take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Later. Bye-bye.